So yeah, I can't build walkways around this, and it looks weird because it looks like I should be able to build walkways on that, but live with it, I suppose. Reserve of logs is low. Well, I did say that whole forest, though, should be cleared out. It's a big surprise that my reserve of logs is low. Finally, the woodcutter's just about done. I could actually sacrifice the herbalist in the moment. Oh wait, no I can't, because they need an active herbalist, otherwise they can't use the herbs. I forgot. Thought I could sacrifice the herbalist. I need that woodcutter immediately. Okay. Oh, nice. I should probably just do it like it for just a second. Now, I think actually throwing down 2 foresters wouldn't be a bad idea. I'll get my log count a little bit up. Now, one issue is that this storage barn is all the way across from these guys, so they do have a long travel distance to just go and store most of this stuff. And I do need to increase this cap, just so that I'm not running up against that anytime soon. Alright. So I have a woodcutter now, finally. People aren't going to freeze to death, hopefully. Provided that I keep getting enough logs. And that seems to be problematic. But I am running out of coats. I have a good bit of leather stored, 34. But I don't seem to have any logs, pretty much at all. So I'm going to go ahead and say cancel removal on all of this stuff and try to have them harvest these trees just immediately. I'm also going to cancel removal here and here. All that stuff can be cancelled. It's fine. What's the real high priority is the stuff that's over here. So I need lumber. And I need it badly. Technically speaking, I have enough logs and iron that things should be okay. But I'm also going to need a blacksmith very soon. And I think right there is fine. So let's go ahead and get this increased priority. I have a good lot of herbs, so that's encouraging. Okay, now I just need 16 iron. That shouldn't be too hard. I've got 50 in storage, so... Ah, there we go. That's a good amount of pepper. 420? I love 420. It's the best number. Finally get this tailor built. Please. Oh, fuck's sake. 2 iron away. Or 1 iron away. Standing right on the edge. Come on, Mabel. There you go. Oh, and I do need to keep stuff getting removed. And I absolutely need wood. Cannot seem to get enough of this stuff. Gatherers doing well? Gatherers are doing very well. Hunters are doing okay. Finally! Finally I can make myself a tailor. And I'm actually all the way down to 1 builder. And that's actually alright. I can live with that. When you're at the very early game, I mean year 3, I don't have a very high population yet. When you do, however, have a massive population, throwing people into being builders is very helpful. Okay, and we're starting to have a nice bit of a food bump. It's probably, oh yeah, 600 pepper, 500 squash. These people are finally actually getting their heads out of their asses and properly collecting some food. Why is the teacher there? Farmers should be there. That is not very efficient. Now I think I'm gonna go ahead and start laying out the template for this area. Okay, it's 110 by 10 storage. Let's get 2. And then maybe some buildings there. Where am I exactly going to want the housing? I think actually I'll want the market right here. So that's somewhat effective for these guys. I can make a tunnel through here, build a nice population center over here as well. Get some population down here so that I can exploit this area of the river. Alright, that sounds like a great place then, generally speaking. Provided, of course, that I can make a tunnel through here. If I can't make a tunnel somewhere through here, that's gonna be... Oh my, really? Oh, that's terrible then. Alright. I think they technically can go over that hill. That looks like one of the hills that they should be able to just walk across. But that irks me. That irks me to a very great extent. Okay, I'm still going to have this as increased priority over here. Ah, some new laborers become available. Increase the number of builders. And reserve tools. Tools. Oh, well, you tell me the reserve of tools is low. You don't tell me that we're actually just straight up out of tools. That's nice. There is enough stone, however, that should be able to be built very quickly. I can go ahead and dump the tailor for a second because I don't have enough leather. Oh wow, hunting cabin is not turning over that much. Herbalist is turning over way too much. Late summer, go ahead and harvest this stuff. Immediately. Okay, good. Get this blacksmith up and running before all of my citizens are without tools. Ah, hit the fuel cap. No good. Expand that. Now one thing I'm also going to need, which will increase my efficiency, hopefully by a lot, the storage barn over here. I think actually right here is good. SimCity it a little bit. Try to get things nice and packed. Now that is very bad in situations like when there's a fire, but if you're gonna build a big city, it's necessary. It's just necessary. Okay. Should be able to get iron, should be able to get logs. Should be able to start getting this stuff cleared up. I also want to get some more of these woodcutters finished out. And this trading post is going to be the first one that I build. Unfortunately, at this point, I'm still going to need to use wood housing for most of my housing needs. Okay, looks like I can build right through here. I do want to pause these projects because I don't want them starting anytime soon. Oh, I also don't want that starting anytime soon. That could stay out. Want all those trees harvested. You can also harvest the ones that are over here. No reason not to. Ah, good. Got tools. Alright, and I've got food, and I've got herbs. I've got a school. The next thing I would need would be disaster prevention, which would mean, for the most part, just a hospital. But I think I'll wait until I'm at about 40 population for that. At least 40, I'd say. And even then, I probably wouldn't actively stock it with a physician. Ah, wonderful. Trading post is almost up. I'll also allow that woodcutter to be started. Because at the very least, they can clear out the trees and things can get underway there. Okay, first trading post is almost done. And I actually have a little bit of firewood I can store in it. Just a little bit, not a lot. How much? I have 18 leather. So let's throw someone into being a tailor again for a little bit. Because I am getting low on coats again. At this rate, I'm going to very quickly need a second hunter. And oh my, this is a very nice area for expanding my hunting and gathering into. And that'll be a very clear, nice area for a town. Production and trade all along there. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I really hope I can make this stabilize and start to really crank in some numbers here. Doesn't look like I can build anything behind there. Probably my fault for placing the marker right there. Well, actually, technically speaking, I can just remove these structures. So, no harm, no foul situation there. Alright, now trying to place this wooden house. Okay, right there. Good stuff. Oh, wrong thing. The market should be as far. Okay. Perfect. And that does not need a worker yet. Now I do want these wooden houses to start getting constructed. I think it'd be a good idea to start expanding my housing. Yeah, that one was pretty unnecessary. Oh my, you're out of materials. That's bad. And actually, there's wood sitting around in some areas, so it's not too much of a reason for you to be out of materials. Oh my, if a frost comes, that's gonna wreck this food. Yeah. I'm probably going to be wrecked food-wise here. Not sure if that's gonna be, like, getting wrecked so hard that it ends me, but I don't see this being pretty. One thing I've heard is that you can double up hunting cabins in a single area. So I'm going to go ahead and tempt the winds of fate by experimenting and throwing down a second hunting cabin right there. Let's see if it does. See if it works out well. And I'll go ahead and open up that storage barn as well. So how much did these crop fields end up producing? 600 pepper is pretty good. 700 squash! My. We're actually producing stuff now. Ain't that a surprise? Let's go ahead and place a third crop field. Right there. One thing that needs removed. Up to 10 builders. Oh, I'll leave 2 general laborers. It's a good enough goat to me. Just in case I need to throw someone somewhere else or someone needs to be replaced.